Last time on Pokemon Ultra Sun, I got a Z-Power ring from my Gramps too, after making it through his grand trial. Having a battle in a place like Paniola Town feels like we're in a real old-fashioned Western showdown or something, right? This is so cool! Though if we're real honorable cowboys, we've got to make sure our teams are healthy first. Alright, team! Brione and Pikachu and everybody, you ought to all be bursting with energy after eating a pile of my mom's special pancakes. So let's show this newbie what Alola's got. That's right. Another battle of hows. This is battle, what, 4 against him? Yeah, I've never mentioned this before until now. I noticed how starter Pokemon is a female, and like I said in the beginning of this playthrough, there's you only have like an 80, probably, all the starter type Pokemon are 88% something male, and the very low percentage is female. His starter Pokemon just happens to be female. He's a very, very lucky guy. Pikachu, I don't have anybody super effective against electric types at the moment. Oh, we got an Eevee. Actually, on Route 4, there's like a 5% chance that you can come across a wild Eevee. I might run around that area later. I don't know if I'll replace any of my current team members with an Eevee though. As popular as Eevee evolutions are. Like, the fact that they're so popular is probably why in Pokemon Conquest the hero and heroine's perfect links are Eevee evolutions. Rex wants to learn Fire Fang. Nice! How do you come up with that kind of battle plan? You gotta tell me! Man, that was some kind of battle! Brione and everybody all looked like they had a blast, too. Right then, here, I'll share my bit of good luck with you, Oichi. Dire hit. You know how the totem Pokemon are all like surrounded by some aura of power? If you use a dire hit on your Pokemon and manage to land a critical hit, that aura won't mean a thing. You might want to try using some of those Rotom powers when you're fighting a totem too. You know, Pokemon battles are just like sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. But you're only really a loser if you don't have any fun while you're at it, right? Anyway, I'm heading off to Paniola Ranch. See ya, Hal. They say that back in the days when there was nothing here, not even this town, the people and the Tauros used to roam in hordes. Paniola Town, the town we developed with our Pokemon. If you clear Kiawe's trial, then you can ride on the back of a real Charizard. You can actually fly through the sky. Magmar knows when to use Ember, Flamethrower, or Fire Blast to get the strength of the fire just right. It's super helpful when I'm cooking. Oops. "100 Volcanic Vistas of the World." It introduces volcanoes from various regions. Recently, Mount Chimney and Reversal Mountain have been popular. Oh, that's a lot of Magmars. They love their Magmars. Oh, look at that crop roller of yours. It weighs less than 110 pounds. Then it shouldn't take too much damage even if it's hit with a move like Grass Knot. It's great how you can check the weight of your Pokemon and info like that in your Pokedex. Team Skull. Yo, Vulpix, give me that bottle cap. Please stop! What you looking at? What's this Pokemon need a nice bottle cap for? I'm just gonna put it to better use, that's all. You there, do you think you could help? You want a piece of me? I'll show you what happens when you mess with Team Skull. I think this battle against Team Skull is optional. I'm just gonna fight them for yucks. You got a piece of me, and I guess I shouldn't have messed with you. It's all your fault, just 'cause you wouldn't hand over that bottle cap. Yo, you got lucky, Vulpix. Don't count on people to help you next time. Oh, thank goodness. Everything's going to be alright now. Oh dear, what's wrong? It'd make this old lady happy if you'd come back tomorrow too. I think that Alolan Vulpix is involved in a side quest. Apparently, folks have been riding on toros in the Lola region since way long back. I guess you can understand how ride Pokemon became such a part of everyday life here. Paniola Ranch lays up this way. It's pretty far through there to Brooklet Hill. Everyone who works on the ranch love a good Pokemon battle. Eat well, sleep well, then it's time for a proper battle. I've had enough. I can't fight anymore. A trainer's Pokemon don't grow if they are left alone. Although when I eat meals, I naturally grow horizontally. Okay, sounds wrong. Paniola Ranch, welcome to Moo Moo Padlock. Oh, you've got to be a trial goer, right? Well, you've got a good sense of timing. The captain's actually here now, so come on. Thanks for stopping by. The Moo Moo milk from Paniola Ranch is the best. It's so rich and creamy when you use it in white sauce and other things. The taste can't even be described. Oh, by the way, since I was lucky enough to run into you here, I'll do you a little favor. Stoutland was registered to your page writer. Or ride pager. See, Stoutland can sniff out items for you that are buried in the dirt where you can't even see them. When you're riding Stoutland, press B to use that Stoutland search is what it's all about. Get up there and try it. There's all kinds of stuff lying around waiting for you to find it. And Stoutland will bark louder and louder the closer it gets to some item buried in the ground. If you go all the way down Route 5, you'll come out on Brooklyn Hill. My friend Lana is up there. So say hi to her for me if you see her. Melting seems to be too easy. I wouldn't tease that one if you do, he'll buck and kick you. Tauros are generally known as spirited Pokemon, but this fellow is pretty feisty even for a Tauros. But I guess it's not that surprising considering how new he is to the ranch. I'd like to train him to become a ride Pokemon. But I can't even put him through his paces if he bucks at every little thing like this. I guess we'll need the mistress's skill for this one. The mistress? The mistress of Paniola Ranch, of course. She can get even the most unruly Tauros snapped right into line. Right then, it's time we called the mistress. Here she is, the mistress of the ranch, Miltank. One roar from Miltank and even the most ornery Tauros is instantly as quiet as a little Litten. Well, they do say the stronger the Tauros is, the harder it is to control. Looks like even the mistress is having a tough time with this one. Maybe if he burns off a little bit of excess energy, it'll be a little bit easier to bring him to heel. What do you think? How about taking on Tauros in a battle? Sure, I'll battle. Then don't hold back! Go out all against this one! Ah, refreshing. Looks like you've worked up a fine sweat. I think Toros feels pretty satisfied too. Even Toros couldn't stand up to the combined powers of the pair of you and Miltank. Thanks, sweetie. Just what we expect of the ranch's mistress. Thanks to you, I think we can finally start on this fellow's ride Pokemon training. So I hope you'll take this scope lens from me, give it to a Pokemon to hold, and its moves will be more likely to land as critical hits. With ride Pokemon, even people who aren't Pokemon trainers can enjoy a convenient life. Can't get that sticker yet. Oh, phooey! This rock ref that my friend traded me won't obey my commands. All because I don't have that many stamps from the kahunas. Are you curious about why there's a huge ranch instead of a big city right slap in the middle of Akala Island? Yes? This area, which is called Paniola, is a very old place in the history of Pioneer Alola. When our ancestors drifted to the islands in Alola and decided to live here, the land was not habitable. So our ancestors developed the land with their Toros just as they did before they came to Alola. They kept the most fertile land as a ranch, so they wouldn't forget their gratitude for Toros. I can tell how many times you've had opposing Pokemon call for help during battle. If I use a mysterious machine that an enigmatic Pokemon has, I can tell your opposing wild Pokemon have called for help 4 times. Wild Pokemon. They call for help when they are backed into a corner, for example, when their HP goes down. But a Pokemon with a status condition, such as being poisoned, paralyzed, or asleep, won't call for help. Just between you and me, there may be some Pokemon that you'll never encounter unless they're called on for help. Here, take these adrenaline orbs. Using an adrenaline orb makes wild Pokemon more likely to call for help. Toros, the wild bull Pokemon. They live in groups. The one with the longest, thickest, and most scary and most scarred horns is the boss of the herd. Maybe in addition to providing care, raising means drawing out talents? I've built up the lower body of my Pokemon through the undulations on the ranch. I guess what I need is to use most is myself. Mareep, the wool Pokemon. Electric. Clothing made from Mareep's fleece is easily charged with static electricity, so a special process is used on it. Pokemon Nursery. I'm a Pokemon Nursery lady. I help take care of the Pokemon of trainers like you. Lately, for some reason, I see some Pokemon holding eggs. It's mysterious, isn't it? If you want us to take care of your Pokemon, please speak to my sister inside the building.